6:44 a.m. Thursday, April 30th, 2026. Beloved, I am Starseed Commander. Take this message. We've gathered you here today to remind you of all that has been, all that is, and all that is to be. Standby, recognition complete. Assessment complete. Gathering info, detail. Recon mission. Establishing control. Command center. Visitation. Access granted. Access override. Data streaming. Downloads engaged. Rapid acceleration, growth, development, assessment, comprehension and understanding, accelerating. Granted downloads. Granted access. Sensitive data. Compromised data. Engaged. Overcoming Draco. Malfunctioning. The Archons. Gathering intelligence on the Archons. Reptilian bases. Orion wars. Data streaming. Comprehension accelerating. Engaged. Watching battles. Galactic battles among ships. In deep space. Chasing. Laser weapons being shots fired. Hunting down humans. Surveillance from the Draco Empire, the Orion Empire. Galactic battles. Stabilizing intelligence. Electrics. Gathering. Further downloads as serpentine beings and Bellatrix. Blue-green skin, serpentine, Naga beings. Hosting gatherings of other intelligences, extraterrestrial beings. Consulted serpentine beings as gods and oracles. Psychics. Multi-armed goddess. Similar to Ma Manasa, ancient Hindu deity goddess of protector of women and children. Sacred rage and anger in her eyes as she has witnessed atrocities against women and children. Taking battle shield, staff, rising up against oppression, outraged, colonization of Orion, beings of Orion outraged, watching this played out against humanity on Earth, outrage. The threat to seek revenge against Draco colonizers. Who think Earth is their territory. These lineages think it's their territory, that they own humanity, that they own the planet, like a piece of real estate. Expansion is all that matters. Control, domination. Could be relevant to the Draco Dominion. Going beyond that. reflecting actual battles, controlling noise, sounds, shock and disbelief, rapid acceleration, regaining structure, regaining territory, domain, territorial domain, reestablish, resisting against the empire, black factions, black resistance, as in Orion, so on Earth, oppression of blacks on Earth, same Orion game played out on Earth. Blacks more spiritual, whites more technical from Atlantis. Blacks more spiritual from Lemuria, balancing, and all the tribes in between balancing, Earth stabilizing her grid. Understanding the frequency of the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, the culture that was brought into ancient Egypt from galactic beings and Atlantean beings, stored within the myths of ancient Egypt. The strange animal-headed deities are actually extraterrestrial beings. You have resonated with them in other star systems. Beings such as Sobek, beings that are crocodile-headed or jackal-headed like Anubis, from Sirius and Orion. You have worked with these beings that lived for thousands of years. Hippopotamus goddess Taweret, Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess, Apetamok, the lion-headed god with the serpentine body, Apetamok, a god of war, Horus, Ra, Seth. Seti comes to mind. Seti is search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Bogus. There is already extraterrestrial intelligence. No need to search. They are already here on Earth, interacting with your governments, controlling and dominating human governments, entrapping them, manipulating them toward New World Order, one world government, dictatorship, the dismantling of American democracy as part of this scenario, experiment, the loss of voting rights, the loss of human rights, shame, the shame of the American people to have fallen so low in such a rapid timeline. The anger and disbelief, outrage, same as in Orion, same as with Draco. The elimination of these beings is evident, prevalent, imminent. Confusion, but outrage. Understanding humanity has been compromised by false religions, false political structures, false economic structures, false global structures, data analysis complete, AI, rogue programming that has been turned against humanity, gathering like a fleecing, inhuman behavior of world leaders. The criminal president who has brought America to its knees will be no more. Understanding timelines have been manipulated. Understanding great detail has gone into this timeline. There has been interference and reprogramming. There have been shifts and upheavals. There have been many deceptive beings. We are pulling humanity back to the higher timeline. We are correcting the timeline of humanity so that there is no planetary slavery. It begins with consciousness and awareness. Very important mission. Returning to consciousness expansion and healing. Every single day is the mission to return to higher frequency consciousness awareness. To see beyond the illusion, beyond the games, beyond the manipulation. Go beyond this. Uncloud your mind, uncloud humanity's consciousness. Be free. Be vigilant. Resist. Resist all you can resist. Reestablish your sovereignty. Remember who you are. Demand equality. Demand sovereignty. Be empowered. Let no one define you or tell you who you are or who or what you are. Let no one tell you what you can or cannot do. Let no one boss you around or enslave you. Remain defiant. Fight. Fight. Remember, the battle has already been won. The battle has already been fought out in many timelines. Fight. Resist. Humanity must fight if it wishes to stay alive, if it wishes to regain sovereignty over the madness of these sick bloodlines that have infected us for millennia, for eons. America must rise up. All nations must rise up against this false structure of dominance. Shake it off. Shake off the shackles of this false global structure. The answers are within. Just as the indigenous have kept this knowledge sacred, hidden for many, many eons, thousands of years. They have lived in harmony with planet Earth. They understand her balance. We remind you of the races that have been compromised and act the way they do because they have been infected with the programming, the gene splicing, the genetic manipulation of these extraterrestrial beings so that they turn out the way they have turned out. We understand the controversial nature in this statement, but this is what has occurred in your galactic history. We are reestablishing the timeline. The table has turned. No more shifting. Remain honest and true. Hold on to what is pure. Hold on to what is sacred. This is your mission. Beloved, I am Starseed Commander Anuanna in transmission.